up, YouTube? My name is Matt. Welcome to Solitude Plant Co.
What's up, YouTube?
Thanks for tuning in. So now that it's almost springtime, at least up here in Canada, time to start thinking about what vegetables and plants you want to grow this upcoming season. Me and my sons are going to head to our favorite garden center here in town, Rick's Garden World. I'm going to let Miles pick out the seeds, and he's going to decide what plants or fruit or vegetables we are going to plant. We're here at Rick's Garden World. All right, what kind of seeds do you want to get? So we got watermelon, corn,
Sunflower seeds. Also pumpkin seeds.
So what do we got so far?
Corn, flower, watermelon, pumpkin. Also some tomatoes.
No, those are radishes. Okay, now we need to get our little seed starter pods. Now hold out your hand. I need a whole bunch. Okay, so now that we're back, it's actually the next morning. Since I have two small children, fish, a dog, and a frog, and a whole whack load of plants. Sometimes I can't actually film a whole video in one single day. The kids are still asleep, so I figured we'll hop to it before they wake up. Our peat pellets here, and before we can actually put seeds in them, we got to soak them in water. Okay, so now that all of our Jiffy pods are now full of water, we're gonna put them all in our containers. So this guy here, it was supposed to fit 36, but since it's kind of old, I can only actually fit 20. So then luckily these guys, they each hold 6, with the one variety in here, and then one variety in the other. We're gonna start with a watermelon. I know that's Miles' favorite. I'm gonna open the pack, and I'm going to sow at least 2 seeds per pellet, just so each plant has a better opportunity to succeed. And then eventually, if one outgrows the other, I can snip off the one plant and have one nice luscious plant. I do have a small little bamboo skewer, so I can just lightly push the seed. You don't want to cover the seed that much, just lightly push it down. Then after, I'm going to come back and just lightly cover them. So with some of these seeds, let's say for carrot, those you can actually sow a few times throughout the season. So we're going to start our first batch of carrots. I'm just going to do 1 row, so 5 pods of carrot, and then in the middle of the season we'll sow more of these seeds but directly into the actual garden. And pumpkin I will do in one of our strawberry containers. Same with sunflower, I'll do 1 row of those. Those you can also just directly sow outside after last frost. Cucumber I'll do in one of the other strawberry containers, so we have at least 6 of those. Lettuce is another one we could start indoors. I'll do 1 row of 5, and then I could also sow some of these seeds outside just after last frost, and these like a cool area. And corn, those you can also start or just directly sow outside, but Miles picked them, so we're gonna do a row of those as well. So whenever I'm planning out my seed pods, I usually leave my seed pack right at the foot of my rows. Make sure they don't touch, because the moisture from your peat pellet can get your pack moist, and you don't want damp seeds. Velvet sunflower, do 1 row of those. In each pod I'm going to put a couple seeds in it, just to give it the best success rate of germinating. And then once it's warm enough outside, I will plant the rest of these in our garden. I also plant a lot of wildflower seeds, as I really like bees and we need the bees. So our yard is usually covered in wildflowers, both annual and perennial. Carrot seeds, these guys are real tiny. When you're growing carrots, especially outdoors, you plant your row, and And then as the plant develops, you want to snip off a couple of the extra plants so your carrots actually get enough space so they can actually develop into a good sized carrot, not just the size of your bamboo skewer. Now that all these seeds are in here, I'm gonna use my skewer and push them down just a little bit, and then I will cover them just slightly with a little bit of the coconut fiber. So now that the seeds are in their little greenhouses, they are sitting underneath a full spectrum grow light. It has two settings, one for seed germination and one for full plant growth. And then once the last frost hits up here in the Okanagan, I will start transplanting some of these plants to the garden. If you guys like these videos, learning about tropical plants and some gardening, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I got videos coming out every single week. We're on Instagram at Salt2 Plant Co. Hope you guys are able to plan out your seeds and your garden for this upcoming season. It's gonna be good. Adios.